Hello, everybody. How we doing? How we doing? My name is Quantic Flux, and today we are back with some more Monster Train 2. I hope everyone's doing well today. Hello, Muffin. Hello, Demir. Hello, Sam. How you doing? How is the chat looking? By the way, because Stream Elements is broken, so my chat went down, all of my alerts went down, and I hurried to fix the chat. We have no alerts though. It's new. It is new. I just did it in like the past 20 or so minutes. Does it look okay? Is it readable? Also, Sam, thank you for testing out the also Twitch side. Wink. We've got combined chat now, which is definitely just Twitch chat. If you see any YouTube icons, that's definitely also Twitch chat. You hope it's all right that the chats are combined. Wasn't there a rule or something? The rule is pretty simple, Demir. It's that you can't have combined chats. So that's why this is not a combined chat. It's a singular chat. And the YouTube icons are weird. Wait, what the heck? Stream Elements timed you out? Stream Elements is down. Demir, are you okay? What happened to you? Chat looks good and everyone in chat is very handsome / pretty. Thank you so much, Sam. Okay, you're back, Demir. I don't know what happened. Messages got deleted for some reason. Oh, yeah, I understand what happened. Appreciate that. Thank you. I didn't even know you could delete Twitch messages. That's sick. Anyways, so type the command to vanish the previous message. Gotcha. Thank you. Is the chat in a good place though? Because I could still move this bad boy around if it's hard to read. We are not going to have alerts today, unfortunately. Like, so subscriber, follower, and raid. Hopefully we don't get raided, because I'm not going to be able to tell, I don't think. So yeah, hopefully that's okay. How's the list? The list has made no progress, unfortunately. I don't think I'll be able to get anything on the done list until after Steam Next Fest, so probably like after this weekend. I think the chat might be too far down. I think we might have to move this bad boy up. Hold on. Hold the phone. I can do this. First, hey Prodigal. We'll keep asking. No worries. Loser, moron, jerk. I will let you know as soon as I can. I've made progress. Oop. Hold on. Ooh, that's fun. It tells you who redeemed things now. Call me names, son? Well, the chat is betraying you because it says that you redeemed that. Stream Elements is down or just unconscious? It seems to be down entirely. Like the website is not working either. Hold on. I hate it. I hate it so much. What if it's like right here? How's that? Is that a good spot for chat? I think it might be okay. Definitely down. Wait, weird. It is letting you fish. What the heck? I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's happening. But we will go ahead and start a run up. We're not doing this all day. I do see an issue with combining messages into one. Once they start disappearing, you can't see who wrote the thing anymore, which is a bummer. The stream? Did the stream go down? Oh no. Hold on. The stream went down as well? Oh. Are we back? Oh, rip. What a mess, dude. So not only is Stream Elements having problems, Twitch is as well. YouTube is still strong. Thank you so much. You're cheating the system, Muffin. What in the tarnation? Muffin's doubling up on first. Okay. I don't know what's happening, but I am upset about it. Moving on. You have the ability of flight regardless.
No, God!
Please, no. 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 Let's see. Whenever you shift, you apply melee weakness. I don't care. What is celebrate? Triggers after defeating a boss. That's kind of interesting. So you permanently upgrade all units that are alive, it seems like. Let's do that. Shameless, you know. Summon triggers an additional time. Ooh. That could be fun. Be a whole build to mess around with. Let's do it. I should absolutely hold on. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna do a thing real quick with the chat because it is messing me up here a little bit. My bookmarks at. Hold on. Hold the phone. Refers to the same occasion twice. Paradoxical. True. Okay, hold on. We're gonna fix something real quick.
Skill issue.
Oh, I think I think I broke it. I don't know. I hate it so much. I know. I'm so sorry. Okay. We're gonna load what I had previously. Good. We're going to change one thing. Oh, by the way, VIPs and mods can now apparently post like pictures into the chat. Do not abuse that privilege, please. Don't put anything there that will get me in trouble, or else I will turn it off immediately. What was I doing? No inline. I'll give you ideas. Don't do it, Muffin. I'll remove the picture option entirely. Hope the stream didn't fail because of your fishing. No, it's okay. I'm sure it's unrelated. What the hell am I doing, you guys? I don't remember. What should you post? Nothing bad. I'll lose my mind if you do. And how? I don't know. I guess you just copy paste it. Why the hell did I open this up again? Oh, yeah, combined messages. I wanted to turn that off. Where is that option? There it is. Okay, and now we load this back in. Hold the phone. That. Okay, and now if we do multiple messages in a row, it should always say your name. Let's try. Testing. But also testing again. Okay, good. Good. I think that's better. Sorry. We're back. Most cringe dad joke in the world. Oh man, you're a creative patat. You know the way of ASCII art. Nice. Okay, let's get in on this. I think this is a bad idea, to be honest. But let's do it. It doesn't seem like it really matters where we put Talos. There's a lot of units. I will not lie. Fishing results still don't show on the Twitch side. That should be because it's ignoring stream elements. The weird thing, though, is that it's clearly not ignoring stream elements sometimes. So I don't know why that is, to be totally honest. Okay, we're going to be taking 3 damage. Ouch. Oh, we don't have freaking room. right, I'm greedy. We're taking 3 more damage. We're off to a freaking terrible start, by the way. I have no idea how to send images. That makes 2 of us. If I knew, I would tell you. Okay. You loved my Twitch stream? You follow me on Twitter? You would give me a follow back? It would be great. Welcome on in. I don't know what your name is on Twitter, but I will check my new followers after the stream, and I will do that. Thank you. Let's fly down here. Okay, you're already dead, and that's great and wonderful. You're in trouble. You, I don't know how the hell you're gonna stop. Stream elements are wonky, and there's no indication, sadly. Sorry. This is going horribly. This is all awful. This is not good. All right, we're going to restart this entire thing. I don't know a great way to do this better, to be honest. It's not like that. I think what we have to do to get you here. You here. I absolutely did not mean to do that. Oh my god. Something like this, maybe? And then we fly Talos up. Bleh. Oh boy, I don't freaking know, man. Okay. Can't play you, unfortunately. Gonna die. Sorry about that. Okay, hold on. I think you're gonna die too, my guy. Sorry. Okay, and then we do this. Get patched up my imp. Okay. Alright, this is going slightly better. I do think this train steward is going to die, though, unfortunately. Great, wonderful. We love that. Fine balance between good tactics and having to overstink every little step. Yeah, I think it's seeming to me like this champion's ability is not good. If you have to make every unit you have live at the end, it's kind of rough at the beginning, right? You can't find anything on sending images? Interesting. I'm not sure how it works, to be honest. It said it was an option. so I assume it works somehow. But I don't know how to do it. Okay. I mean, this guy lives by 1 health, it seems, so we'll take it. Definitely Schrodinger's doing. I don't understand how Stream Elements is still posting, but also their entire website is down. That's so weird. Ah, you give a calcified ember? I don't want that. Hopefully the first one I grabbed didn't do that. Yikes. I think we need more units because of our ability. Every time we, win, our units get buffed up. And that makes me want to have, you know, more units as fast as possible. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Now we're cooking. Thank you.
That's what I've been waiting for.
That's what it's all about. Woo! Problem is we definitely cannot play this man. He costs 4, and we do not have 4 mana per turn. Which is a bummer. -1 per turn is a little annoying. I think I hate it, and I don't want to do it, if I'm being honest. So I won't. Oh, we can play him. I forgot about Deployment Ember. Will Hellhorns return to the plains? I don't know, man. Okay, I think we're cruising. I think we are cruising. Two, 1. 2, 1. Yeah. You're all dead. And also you're nerds. And also I don't want you to do so much damage, so screw you. Also screw you. How's that? Okay. Sure. Ooh, you're screwed, my dude. Not a great hand, if I'm being honest. Yeah. Uh-oh, everybody's dying. That's not great. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, everybody's getting beefed up. This guy's living by 1 health. Yeah. We love permanent scaling. Okay. Apply Valor 10, huh? Consume advance applied damage shield 2. Ah, calcified ember. How dare you do this? I could definitely see Rising Rage having some uses, mostly on enemies. And imps are cool, but they're kind of more for like getting put out and dying horribly. So I don't really want more of them. They don't gel with our live to the end and then do stuff type dealy that we're going for. I would love rooms and ways to improve them, but instead we're going to go this way because I need more units. Draw an equipment card from your deck. There's equipment attached to any ally of this unit on the same floor. We learned that. You get 8 Valor. That's fun and all, but I don't care that much. I'll grab you. Before I spend any money, actually, let's go here. The Historian is set up a carriage near the rail. Yeah, we've seen this before. Honestly, I just refuse to take an imp because I forgot about that, so get rid of it. Valor grants an additional 1 armor per stack. Great. When the units enter with Rage 3. Why not? Blue Oni, red Oni? Is he an Oni? He's looking pretty red. Also, hello, Crimson Freya. How you doing? Just like yin and yang, 2 everlasting forests balancing each other. I can see that. I hate it. I hate it so much. Rude. We love toilet. Hell yeah. You're good. Hope you and chat are as well. I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. Let's do double stack. Why not? And I guess I'd like to start getting rid of you garbage. Garbage boys. Hey, Starheart Dragon, how you doing? Afternoon to you too. Hope you're doing well today. 2 phrases are balance each other out. We love toilet, and I hate it so much. Nice. All right, we're gonna toss down this man, and not be able to afford anything else. We're gonna toss down Talos. You chill up there. Okay, that's not very nice. Ouch. This dude is nuts at one size. We can get him multi-strike. It's gonna go crazy. I don't really want you to hit that, man. Sorry, Impy Boy. I didn't mean to get you murdered. You still don't know exactly what We Love Toilet means aside from huzzah, it's trash. You're the one that wanted to redeem. Listen, if you don't know, I don't know. Hey, Beyond and Off, how you doing? Thanks for being here. Hope you're doing well today. I hope you have a good day too. Thanks so much for stopping by. I don't know why I did that. Doing well, you just got finished with the first session of Being Rare, but actual player in your twin sister's Defiant campaign. It's fun. Defiant is basically a hell of a boss / has been hotel like TTRPG, except full on, has mature in elements. Definitely an 18+ game. Neat. Defiant, huh? It's TTRPG. Sounds cool. Love toilets from the Rocket Shop game. I think Freya was saying she doesn't know when it's appropriate to use it. But yeah, it is from Uncle Chops. Busy with work, but you managed to post some comment. Thank you so much. I I was in a bit of an emergency situation trying to get chat figured out before the stream since everything went down, so I haven't had a chance to look at the YouTube channel much today. But thank you so much. You claimed the free games from Epic. I didn't. That's a great reminder. Thank you so much. What did they put out? Anything good? This looks fun. Yeah, Monster Train is great. Back from your sleepy lurking days. Hell yeah. Honestly, yeah. When does one use it? I don't know. You tell me. Is it okay if I share your streams and vid in my Discord server and also in my Moonbeam realm? Absolutely. Yeah, please do. I'd appreciate that a lot. There's a good free game this week. How's the run progressing? We just started, but going okay so far. I think Talos might be bad. I think she might be really weak. Don't know exactly how to feel about her yet, to be honest. Ooh, 2-Point Hospital. I've heard of that one. That seemed like a lot of fun, actually. The 2-Point series has a lot of games now, doesn't it? 2-Point Hospital is a free game this week. Nice, nice. It looks cool. What is her gimmick? So I saw 2 of her 3 options. Right now, her entire thing that I picked, one of them was whenever she moves, she does melee weakness 1 to all her enemies, which is kind of fine, but like, I don't know, melee weakness is kind of weird since it goes away as soon as someone hits. The one I chose is after every time you beat a boss, everyone that's currently alive gets +2 attack and 6 health. So like, you kind of want to keep everyone alive, which is not super normal for Monster Train, but it is a fun kind of mix-up. I don't think it's very strong, though, to be honest. 2-Point Hospital is quite deep. It tests your management skills. That's fun. Talos is a champ that you struggled with. Her starter spell is good, though. The Inspire. A fun time for you to sleep almost 4 in the morning here. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you sleep well. We keep getting real unlucky with our drawing our armor man, who really wants to be there from the start, but he keeps not showing up. There he is. About time, lazy bones. All right, you go there. Talos, now that everybody's in place, you fly back here. You have everyone 2 Valor. Good. And we'll place you down. Pyre's cheap scaling for the whole floor. Yeah, it's pretty good. I feel like it could be more than 1 though, to be honest. 1 feels kind of bad. Never played Lancer, but never played Lancer, and you've never ran it, but you own the books. Lancer is great. Missed the Consume Tribe for Monster Train 1. Who, the DLC one, the Wormkin? Ooh, we're making TTRPG friends. I love it. I'm gonna just get rid of you. I tell you what, get our imps some health, shall we? This is the one that we left that lived last time. That's so funny. Yeah, the Wormkin. Yeah, I like them too. I hope that they get released in the DLC or something for Monster Train 2. That would be nice. And I would absolutely not say no to more lands. More Monster Train, the better, in my opinion. Consume double the amount of armor on a unit. That could be very good for us. Advance apply Valor 5 to a friendly unit, then it attacks immediately. That's insane. I love the Horned Warrior from the first one. He's so good. He would scale really well, too, with our champion bonus here. 1 damage multiplied by X units on a floor plus armor on front. Base number is small. The spread is where it's at. So on a 4 to 5 unit floor, it's +5 damage for 1 ember that stacks. That is true. You're not wrong. Okay. We're definitely feeling like a unit-heavy run, so why don't we go here and upgrade our friends here? 4 attack and 10 health. Okay, I mean, that's starting to get up there, I guess. Magic power. Add? That's weird. On my end, it says the ad doesn't start for 4.5 minutes. Ah, because the stream crashed at the beginning. Yeah, it must have crashed like 10 minutes in, I guess. Okay, well, I mean, we'll do the ad in 4 minutes. If you do light population floors, it does become lackluster for sure. You think Talos wants a crowd? That's what it seems like, yeah. It does help that she can fly to a floor after it's full. I want to try things that we haven't won with, but I do think that Fight Club is just much better. For what we're doing here. That's so stupid. Why did I do that? No, he already has quick. No! Give me an undo button, please. Oh, I hate it. I'm upset. Why did I do that? Why? No. Okay, that was a waste. You hate to see that, you really do. I hate it. I hate it so much. Mistakes have been made. True. Chat pop-ups look good, by the way. So much. Thank you. This was something I threw together because Stream Emulates is down, and so are all my freaking alerts. I do think this looks much better, though. About 20 Lancer books plus the core, both free, and the paid core. Holy. It's a nice collection you got there. Have a pity bit. Thank you so much. Again, no alerts, unfortunately. Also faster, is it? Eat. I like that it does show the redeems. VIPs can apparently send... VIPs, mods, and myself can apparently send images directly in chat, but I have no idea how that works. Can't even see the pity bit? Really? It didn't show the pity bit? Because it's through Stream Elements. What the heck, man? Stupid Stream Elements is ruining everything, man. Yeah, I really have to make my own alerts if Stream Elements is going to be not reliable. I'll probably try to do it over the weekend because I wanted to do my own alerts anyways. We started with the first alert and that was fine. I hate it. Fine. Imagine a world where the tech works. I can't imagine that. That's crazy. Bump, 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 bump. Oh, it doesn't affect the delay. I mean, the deploy. Why would we want a world where the tech works? Good question. We were all meant for the void. Ah, I am seeing a problem here. So you guys are freaking annoying and I hate you. With your stupid corruption. It's fine until you don't draw the trample giant guy in the first turn. Nah, we always get him because of the banner. But he is taking a lot of damage. He gets 12 back per turn, so as long as he doesn't start getting too much. He just doesn't get too much corruption, we're fine. It was love tech, love reliable tech. Meat space is not my friend. I agree. All right, we have an ad coming up in approximately 30 seconds, so don't worry, you're not going to miss anything. We're just going to pause right here. We're going to listen to 3 minutes of music, so feel free to grab a snack. What? Sorry. Feel free to grab a snack, get a drink, use the restroom, stretch your legs, do whatever you got to do. don't go too far because we'll be back in just 3 minutes. Hold on to your pants. Ad incoming. Yes, that's a good way to say it. And we're back. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you're gonna have a fun stream so far. Let's toss this man down and be upset that I freaking messed up the damn bag. Ugh. AI or corporate millennial? The ones I see are all freaking AI. YouTube has so many scam ads now. Corruption on death guys are so painful. I see that. I do think this man's gonna die, and that is upsetting to me. I don't know that there's much I can do about it, though. The quality of ads is going down. The dream? Dang, yeah. You should have seen him in the 90s, Demir. We used to have great freaking ads. At the jingles. Love jingles. Pour one out for the death of decent ads, I guess. Yeah. There's no flying man, so I'm just gonna toss this on whoever. It doesn't matter. Fuck for the win. I cannot say that I support that for Twitch reasons, but you know, I would say you do you, my friend. But Twitch would say don't do that. 90s ads were insane but fun. Yeah, they were. All right, Imp, welcome. Feel free to have a buff. I mean, I don't need to cast any of these things. sure as shit didn't work, but they did brain rot a whole generation of kids. I don't know what you're talking about. I wanted to freaking get every ad, or every toy and every ad that I saw as a kid. They were catchy as hell, man. Wait, what? Hold on. You're not saying you use ad block, you're just mentioning that they're nice. Gotcha. That's a big difference. You tell someone's age just by saying you'll get caught up in the crossfire and see who completes the slogan. Actually, is that a Nerf one? I don't know that I know that one. Sock and Boppers is the one I remember. And also the JP Morgan. Wait, no. The opera one about JG Wentworth. Yeah. OMG Crossfire. You don't remember the rest of it? Am I missing out? What the heck? Every time I play a spell, you corrupt me for 3. I'd like you to not do that. You're putting 5 corruption everyone? That's so not allowed. You're murdering my poor imp so he can't get any health. Really uncalled for, man. Alright, that's pretty bad that we've got our 2 main men dying so they can't get bufferoonies. It was a weird board game with a wild commercial. Go to YouTube and put Crossfire board game in the search. Oh! I don't think I remember the ad, but I do remember a board game called Crossfire. We're talking board game ads. The one I remember is for Connect 4. What the heck did the kid say? I know that it was a brother and sister, and the boy definitely said, "Pretty sneaky, sis." But the girl said something like, "I got you diagonally. Pretty sneaky, sis." Something like that. Don't they still use the JG Wentworth one? Maybe. I haven't seen a JG Wentworth in forever. Or is that just taking up real estate in your brain? I don't know. It was an opera commercial, though. Like Battletoads before we had Bakugan? Yeah. Crossfire was cool. A kid I used to hang out with when I was a kid had that game. I don't remember ever seeing any ads for it, though. Descend, apply melee weakness 2. Very expensive. Don't want this garbage. Your ex used to do that one as a bit a lot. Got weird. It's a weird couple. Yeah, just a little. Unlocked a bunch of weird memories about board games. Hell yeah. Pyre Chopper could be good, but he comes with the calcified ember. But also the first time I play him, I can get enough to get rid of the calcified ember. I feel like we definitely need card removal. Call JG Wentworth 877 cash now. I'm up on JG Wentworth now. I'm trying to think of other ads I remember. There used to be so many jingles. How do I not know them? Banana Phone? Yeah, I remember Banana Phone. That wasn't an ad, though. That was just a song. Yeah, we're taking that. And I think we want to get rid of definitely a torch. Definitely a second torch. Now it's probably stuck in your phone, your head, and your phone. One board game that was so long hadn't been completed even once. It reminds me of Battletoads, where you had to cheat in order to actually win. Never left your head. Yes, manual breathing for extra damage. So I started Turn Heal Champions for full. Seems good. I had really bad anxiety as a teenager. And I used to have panic attacks all the time. And I remember one particular segment of my life as a teenager where every time I went to bed, I couldn't stop thinking about having to breathe. and then I couldn't sleep, and it was like awful, and I hated it. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. Is it a joke? You're always on manual breathing? Oh no, that's a tough life to live. Don't think I care about this. It's not very good. Sorts itself out at bedtime, but like, what the hell? If I had to think about breathing all the time, I would die. The board game was about World War II, and one game lasts for years. Even devs themselves didn't complete a single game. Balance? What balance? Why would you make a game like that? That's crazy. Draw -1 each turn? I don't care. Who cares? Bum, 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 bum. Boom, 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 boom. I can't believe I put quick on the freaking big man. I'm so upset about that. I'm still on that. You're always holding your breath. People think you're sighing all the time. You just forgot to breathe. Oh no. What is this? Sap 2? I'd rather you didn't do that. A weird situation where I don't want to cast any of these things, so I won't. Risk also takes forever, but not years. A lot of historical games are more simulations than games made by historians or history enthusiasts. For them to feel authentic, they have to skew towards the history outcome, which underlines balance and player agency. Yeah, I mean, that's where war games came from. No, wait, people have definitely finished games of Risk, not without flipping the damn table. Also, was a funny thing about Monopoly. Some say the game loop was inspired by capitalism. No way. Monopoly? The don't issue in board game design? It makes sense. Does make sense. Alright, let's fly down here. One of these. You, my friend. You know what? Do your best to live up here. What kind of games of Risk have you played? Dude, I'm telling you, the easiest way to lose friendships is by playing classic board games by like Hasbro and stuff. Monopoly and frickin' Risk absolutely ruin friendships, for sure. Get this frickin' thing out of my hand. Get out of here. Alright, who wants to get beefed up? You? 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 Congratulations. Risk a lot when you were younger, but Risk is an example of bad design. Go into it from professional bit if you want, but it'll chew up Quantic chat. Chop his games for clarity's sake. Yeah, Risk is a little rough. I would not say it's a well-designed game. I agree. Remember one of those? Not only did it take about 600 dice rolls to make a character, it's also very, very historical, unbalanced as heck. What, Risk? Bolts just go on for too long. It's more likely to you're more likely to wander off to get tilted. See how that might cause issues? Yeah, that you're probably tilting people while wandering off. To be fair, though, if you're playing Monopoly correctly, it doesn't actually take that long. You're supposed to, this is a rule that everyone ignores for some reason. You're supposed to auction off every property that you land on if you can't afford it or don't want to buy it. And that makes the game go by so much freaking faster. Yeah, I mean, How am I going to say no to this guy? He's a little cutie. I mean, I think you're adorable. Can't do it, though. I need card. Oh. Made it to the stream? Hey, Jorge / George. I hope I get one of the ways that I'm pronouncing your names correctly at some point. Thanks for making it to the stream. Appreciate you. Her roles to make a character. What is this game? I'm wondering that too. Quantity's correct. Monopoly is actually much faster when played correctly. It's still a bad game. I agree. But it was meant to be bad by its original creator. It was a critique in game form. Being a success was an accident. Nice. They're both fine? Okay. Appreciate that. I am upset. I wanted this on damn frickin' this big man. I mean, I'm definitely gonna put it on you though. Multi-strike 3 seems crazy. Give you some health, my friend. Enjoy. Don't really need the rest of this garbage. Garbaggio. We don't really need the train stewards either, but they're getting pretty beefy, man. I guess what we really need is just more floor space, huh? Also, I just realized I don't need this frickin' torch because I already have a much better spell. You done doofed the demon friend? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Sorry. Sorry, buddy. Quite peculiar. Imagine D&D, but cursed, and then cursed on top of cursed. And that'll probably be an understatement. So still D&D. Nice. I'm gonna remove one of those two. All right. 27 cards still seems like too many, but whatever. I don't want to reroll. It's too expensive. Did I take damage? Oh, I did take damage. Thank you for reminding me, game. Old TTRPG called Rollmaster. It was all tables and charts that called up more tables. Could be that. I mean, to be fair, that's kind of how old D&D was. 7 attack and lifesteal, annoying. I love this song, dude. It's such a banger. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah! I don't really need you, Pyre Chomper, but welcome to the game, my friend. Meep? That sounds kind of lit, though. Let me roll. What's that one game that has you roll for genitalia size? That's a game. No, that's not it. Game in your head has a lot of inappropriate content. I guarantee, now that Demir said that, he's probably talking about the one that I'm talking about. Is it Fate? I don't remember the name of it. Rollmaster took it to the extreme. Like, that was its thing. Remember ring-bound books of hundreds of roll tables from early 2000 when we first opened up. Yikes. Goblin with a big ass. Nice. Absolutely put this here. Multiple TTRPGs, both official and unofficial NSFW books, especially in the mid-2000s. Yeah, I remember D&D 3.5 had a ton of not safe for work stuff. You remember the name because you're not Googling this, but you need to know? I think it's the Fate system. Didn't heard that well enough to be sure, but I understand if you don't repeat that. Hold on. gonna Google it real quick. I'll take the bullet, especially since I mentioned it. Goblin with the fat ass is an actual TTRPG. What? All right, my search is not revealing what I was looking for. There is a lot of rolling for dick size, though. What the hell? I really thought that would come up. I guess it's not Fate. Worst RPG. No, it's Fatal. It's Fatal, I think. I'm pretty sure it's called Fatal. Hold on. Yeah. I'm pretty positive it's called Fatal. I think that's it. Need a lot more details to source it. There's so many TTRPGs, both serious and playable joke products done as an industry satire. Goblin with a fat ass is made by one of the guys who made Lancer? Why? Fatal's a nightmare-fueled TTRPG. I'm glad someone else thought of it. Some call it one of the worst board games. Yep, he got it. The full-on adult TTRPG with all the all the XXXXX. Gotcha. I think that's the one I was thinking of, too. Okay. Toss you here. Toss you there. Toss you there. We're gonna toss you there. And this doesn't matter at all, but I'm gonna toss you there. Description from Google: you're a group of ne'er-do-wells with one goal: to rob the richest person in the town blind. I mean, I could get behind that goal. Unfortunately for you, you're each a goblin with a fat ass. That's a good description. You know exactly what you're doing there. That's funny. It's free, by the way. I don't think I can. Listen, I've been trying to convince my D&D group to play either Pathfinder 2E or Lancer for years. I don't think I'm going to be able to convince them to play Goblin with a fat ass. I'm trying to sneak some gold, but they heard my tummy thick ass cheeks. Oh my goodness. Wow. Ah. Ah. All right, Vengeful Shards, I hate you. You're annoying. I got no room for my poor freaking molting imps. I want to get them beefy too, but I can't do it. Wait, unless? Yeah, get the imps in there, baby. Try and get them on Pokathulu instead and roll shining dodecahedrons. I've not heard back. I've not heard of that one, but it sounds fun. Go to the bathroom, come back. You all talking about cows with fat asses? I'm sorry. It's apparently a TTRPG. You got your friends to play Cypher System by simply one night running a session here. They played and never saw the character sheets. By the end, they wanted more. Nice. It's one way to brighten up a day. Boom, 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 boom. All right. You could take that hit, my friend. First, roll 1d6 for ass size. We just up one, down or one, up or down one after rolling. That's how nice. That's Good quality of life. This determines how many dice you roll for rolling ass. 0 shame the goblin kind. 1 handful, 2 bubble butt, 3 stick stack of pancakes, 4 green dump truck, 5 the juggernaut, and 6 the terminator. 7 is oh no. Gotcha. Wonderful. An older product from like 2003 or somewhere in that area. Cipher system? Oh no, Pokathulu. 1d20 is a dodecahedron. Is it? Now I don't know. You want to play this, but you fear your party would hate the level of shenanigans? Or chaos, try it. My group tends towards more rules light systems, and I cannot stand them. I hate rules light. I am not a fan. We played Mothership. We played Lock, Dodge, Parry. I don't know. We played a bunch of rules light systems, and I hate them. I cannot stand them. I also don't... What did I just grab? Room size? You know what? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get second one of these guys so I can not feel bad about having quick on one of them. You ever wanted to play a JRPG but also wanted to play a TTRPG? I think someone was talking about what you're about to mention in Discord server. Unless it was you, Muffin. It takes one group of closely minded people to play this. Yes, it does. A D12 is a dodecahedron. Sorry. Yeah, dodecahedron, the game right now. That's what I thought. Introduced you to Fabula Ultimate. Was it you talking about that, Muffin? Bunch of freaking degenerates, yes. D20 is an isohedron. Sorry, icosahedron. Eat? Those names are complex. Yeah, they are. Sure. Don't care about that. I guess I don't really need a second one of these. Well, might come in handy at some point. Screw it. Fabula Ultima is an interesting ride, but not a flavor of game you recommend for all groups. You need a very on the same page game group. But Fabula is lovingly crafted by a very idealistic dev. Is it crunchy or is it rules light? Fabula Ultima is one. The other is Anima Beyond Fantasy. Another one for running JRPGs. Anima sounds familiar. It's both rules light and crunchy. Sword World RPG from Japan. Interesting. Not very well equipped to deal with enemies on every floor, but 400 gold's a lot of gold, man. JRPG parts have good crunch for combat, but the RPG side is super light. Interesting. The narrative side is very light from the skim you did of the rules. Sounds like you guys are on the same page. Wizard cast Fireball, Cleric cast Resurrection, Barbarian cannot rage, unfortunately. Barbarian cast Party Split, DM cast Facepalm. Nice. You don't want to be splitting the party in most games. And yet somehow it happens every freaking time. What the heck is a JRPG? JRPG is a specific type of RPG. most common in Japan, but like, for example, Clair Obscur, I'd say, is a JRPG, even though it was a French studio. Anima tends to power scale more to Final Fantasy Star Ocean and Phantasy Star side, where Fabula Ultima is more grounded. There's an expansion book. In an expansion book, there's a class that allows you to make mechs and ride them. Love mechs. Yeah! I can't help but notice you're doing an awful lot of damage, my guys. Wish you weren't doing that. I want to put you down somewhere, but I don't want you there. Anima's Wild suffers from translation issues from Spain, if you recall. Most of it in your reference library. Neat. Check if you were at the house and not work. No worries. Build the pilot and you can equip it with weapons, armor, and systems. It sounds fun. Eight is not too bad. Toss this on you to get it out of my freaking hand. Okay, we're going to take some damage here, and I don't think there's anything I can do about it. Also have Fist, another TTRPG. New version of the Anima RPG coming out the core should be out this fall or early next year, like a new edition. Going Mecha and Crunch, look for a system called Mechton. Most recent version is Mechton Zeta, you think? Fun stuff. I wish that I could get my freaking party to enjoy mech stuff. They hate it. Fortunately, they hate it. And they will not try it. And that makes me very sad. Fantasy Flight version of Anima is a bit weird in translation. You dare to assume that the world is not ready for Fist? I was thinking the same thing. Especially after the Goblin with a fat ass recommendation. Alright, let's fly you down there. Yeah! Fly down there, please. Thank you. Okay. Uh-oh, you're not doing much damage down there, are ya? Not entirely sure on how it works, but from the skim you did, it's back and forth, the GM being the arbiter or something. Anima, it's a language unified version, so it's being called 2.0. Gotcha. Conversation, you just discovered a world of RPGs, JRPGs, TTRPGs, etc. you never knew existed. I hope that's a good thing. Sounds like you need a new group, or you need a mechanics technician who knows the engine you're playing to find ways to cram power armor and back into whatever you're playing and force them to deal. Yeah. I love my group. They're great guys and girls, but they hate freaking mechs. And I wish they didn't, because I freaking love mechs. Don't know if that was worth doing. I mean, we're going to take a large amount of damage here. Break is also a JRPG style TTRPG. Interesting. We also have Mancer. It's mages, but with Lancer mechanics. Ooh! Especially on how the kit works. Works like how you kit mechs. It's quite early in development. Got your hands on one of the community copies. That might be one that I could actually convince my group to play. They do like fantasy. Okay, everyone's dead. We love that. All right, let's beef everybody up. Get in here. Get beefy. It's full of skimpy and sexy female mages. Never mind. Never mind. We're out. $39 damage. Jeez Louise. Wait, friendly units advance on strike is so freaking funny on the bottom floor. Oh, but what happens if they don't actually get an attack off? Like, what if everyone dies before they get their attack? They probably don't move. I guess if you always go first, though, it doesn't matter. Also comes with a calcified ember. Ah, now's not the time for that. I'm gonna grab another one of you, though. Today's sponsor, ADHD Spite. ADHD Spite. If this TV RPG doesn't have Max, we'll make the DLC by ourselves. Ooh, Umbra? Hell yeah. There's an 18+ TTRPG that they took inspiration from. It's Naked Mages in that one. Why? I mean, more power to everyone that would, you know, play whatever they want, but that's not something I could see myself doing in a group setting, getting horny with each other. That seems a little weird to me. Not my cup of tea. There was a system back in the early 2000s, 3.0 era, that actually explained why mages wore so little. There was a whole complex system about how casting made heat as waste energy, and casters had to have ways to manage it. It was weird, but also well thought out from an internal logic standpoint. I mean, I could see that. Explains why they wear robes. On second look, they aren't too skimpy, just sexy. Wonderful. Train steward floor? We already won with it, though. Found it. Mancer is an evolution / development on the setting of our spell is steel, combined with a setting of the Warning Not Safe for Work Project Wand visual novel series. For all intents and purposes, it's the second edition of Osis. Umbra's in this one? Yeah, sorry. Spoiler. Sounds like Kojima trying to explain why Whisper had to wear super skimpy clothes. Yeah, didn't she have like didn't her like camouflage not work or something if she wore clothes? I don't remember the explanation. You don't have enough juice at the beginning anyways. I don't care about this stuff. I don't care. Who cares? How similar is this to Lancer? Combat uses Lancer as the main foundation, but changes a lot of different concepts of terminology to suit human-sized combatants. Combat rules are largely the same. The main differences lie in character builds, weapon mechanics, inventory / mount management, etc. Beta PDF has dedicated sidebars explaining these differences for Lancer players to have an easier time adapting to the changes. I mean, it sounds neat. Remember one funny game suggestion, Dungeon Crawler? Yeah, that's been on my radar for a while. It looks like a lot of fun. I'm terrible at freaking claw games, though, but I like the roguelike aspects of it. This is dumb. This is also dumb. This is also dumb. It's all dumb. I think she would die from whatever nanobot she had. I don't know. Nice. Love it, no worries. Glad, I'm glad. Y'all are a bit horny, but it's YouTube became for this type of stuff. Fair enough. There's cells. Also, there are some systems that are just there to be run via online mediums where players remain largely anonymous behind the veil of the character. I guess that's true. That is something I hadn't considered. Nowadays, a lot of stuff is played online rather than in person. It's a consideration to keep in mind. True. Please run them in Adventure and in Iron Kingdoms to Magitech, Steam Tech, heading for D&D 5e. It's a fun setting and a way to slide mechs into D&D. Does sound neat. I don't think they'd appreciate being tricked, though. We also have a bunch of small solo TTRPGs. Ooh, that sounds fun. It's for the lore. Yeah. No, they have to be naked for the lore. It makes perfect sense. Do I have more than one room card? Because if not, that's insane. No, I only have one. Yeah, I only have one, and it's Seraph time. Give me that. I don't really have consume cards. Who cares? Who cares? I'm feeling pretty busted, man. Melee weakness 1. Meh. Boom. 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 Kojima would be interesting seeing his take on a TTRPG. I'd be surprised if he didn't play TTRPGs. Final boss, right? Yes, for now. Because a single-player Souls-like mech tabletop RPG, you pilot a dead core, a mech that has been reclaimed and murdered over and over again, or a dark science fiction wonderland full of threats, lore, and survivors. Fight enemy rigs and alien hulks, get new equipment, and try to progress through 3 distinct areas of recombinant Earth in order to reach the end. I think you mentioned that one to me before, Muffin, if I'm not mistaken. Use a standard deck of playing cards to create an endless combination of battles and gradually fills in the world with more challenges and mysteries as you interpret what has happened to recombinant Earth and who you were. Interesting. It was too long. 50 damage right off the bat is a little scary. Good point. That's a good point. You guys are getting by. I hate that. What exactly is your core TTRPG group's issues with mechs? They just don't like the theme of mechs. They prefer fantasy. Although they did play Mothership. Freaking hated Mothership. I really did. I'm sorry. I hated it. Souls-like, how do your meek skill issue in board game settings? It's a good question. You? Wait, what are you doing? Titan Skin 5? I don't really care about that. I want to take less damage. There's several settings that are fantasy and have mechs in them. I don't know. I just know that they specifically said they were not interested in playing Lancer because it had mechs in it. Uh-oh, that might be a problem. I guess there's not really a reason to scale anymore, though, so... So, Bloom Portent of the Veil. I think you showed me that one too. It was a print-and-play fantasy game using a map character sheet alongside procedurally generated paragraphs. You'll explore a dark and twisted world of fantastical horror. Use your own story as you play, find rare items, uncover hidden secrets, and use your command list to interact with the world. With nothing more than playing cards, dice, and a pencil, you will generate and play through a story of longing, of defeat, and a broken world. Deadly foes await, cosmic god, damn it, a cut again. Hmm. I don't like that you guys are getting past me. A little scary. The foes await Cosmic God scheme the Veiled Darkness. At some point, you need to put together a new tabletop group. Yours has been on ice for over a year due to all the members having life at once. Yeah. It's understandable. My group went full remote. Excuse me, full remote when COVID hit. And we're still remote, and I appreciate that. Because I like being able to play on Roll20. Often, how many of these games do you have? Apparently a lot of them. Okay, we're killing the big boy, which means the other guy's probably going to die too. Ooh. Whoops. Forgot that I was supposed to have put this on you, huh? That's insane, by the way. Battering ram? Holy. Your remote also, there are pros and cons for VTTs. The less cost of emoting is rough, but the map tools are great. Foundry's a great platform also, though that takes more setup than Roll20, but no sub required for key features. I thought Foundry was the one that cost $50 one time. Wow. And then you were good forevermore. Because I know I like to support Pathfinder because they're not scummy like D&D. So one time I bought a Pathfinder thing, and I'm pretty sure I got a Foundry module. You guess 153. Healthy Community Moonbeam for TTRPG. The Discord-like program, but it's more stream-focused than trying to do a little of everything. You're all remote too. There's like 3 TTRPG groups in all your country, and the nearest is 600 kilometers from where you live. Holy crap. That's count. You have over 10 terabytes of TTRPG and wargaming detail assets. Holy. A lot of terabytes. Foundry, you buy and own it? Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. My group won't pay for things. Foundry's 47 plus tax. You bought Foundry recently. I want to make it clear, I'm not talking smack about my group. I think they're great. All right, easy win, by the way. We started off rough, but I didn't really feel in danger at any point in this run. You play a little of everything. Nice. 12 solo and 4 full. Nice. That is problematic. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could see their point of view where you could use Roll20 for free. In 4 deployable, and deployable upgrade is 50% cheaper. That seems really strong. I guess I could see their point where Roll20 is totally free, so why would they pay for Foundry? But Foundry seems much cooler, to be honest. You want to play D&T, but you can never find people to play? There are tons of resources online, Jorge. The only problem is finding a group that's not weird. Heavenly Slam, it's not telling me what you do. I'm sure you're good, though. From the unit dies, angels on the floor gain Rage 7. Wait, hold on. That's, like, crazy with the imps. Solid clear with Talos, thank you. Roll20 is a masochist dream for Lancer. Yeah. Use alchemy yourself, and Roll20. You have a foundry license, but it breaks your PC, so you can't use it. That would be another problem. One of our players has trouble even running Roll20 and Discord at the same time, so you probably couldn't do foundry. Now that I think about it, a bit far from your optimistic guess. You have a fifth full on the way. The Kickstarter is yet to deliver. Foundry's great, 10 out of 10. The automation is otherworldly. Really? Playing 2 games a week and run 6 games at the moment? Holy crap, Starheart. That's a lot of games. I am in 1 game a week. Used to be in 2, but it got to be too much, especially with all the crap I have to do. So 1 game a week is what I'm at. Players can use Roll20 for free, but for the good GM features, the GM has to pay, so it's not really free unless free means only the GM has to pay money, which is already an issue in TTRPG land. One of our GMs pays money, and the other one does not. But even the free version of Roll20 is pretty good. Like, the only thing I can think of that we regularly use in the paid version is dynamic lighting, which is fun, but not super necessary, you know? You're playing 3 and you're running 1 of them. You're running Solstice Rain. What they call freemium? Kinda, yeah. In the winter, you're running 10 a week and you're playing 4 a week? That's so many. Holy crap. You get paid? Do you do it for a living, Starheart? How long do you usually play for? So I'm just thinking my group usually goes for like 3 to 4 hours a week. And honestly, I feel like that's not enough and we never get anything done. We used to go for 5, which I thought was a good amount of time, but we cut it down, unfortunately, because of life. Want to use the Pyre to talk to Seraph? That's a crazy idea. Think about it. During the attack, they went for the Pyre. Why? Why, after all this time, hasn't the corruption spread to hell? I think the Pyre can prevent Titan corruption, maybe even reverse it. Somehow it can call upon people, too. If I can use the Pyre to reach Seraph, maybe he can lead us to them. He's the only one in heaven that might know where they are. But are you sure we can trust Seraph? He broke the covenant, Fel, and he almost destroyed hell. I know, that concerns me too, but if it's one thing I know about my brother, he would hate to be someone's puppet. It's risky, and I can't trust your brother after everything he's done. But I trust you, Fel. Let's try it. Okay. Pyre, can you show me Seraph? Seraph. Pyre talks? Okay, those are definitely the Titans. There's Seraph. Hello. Fel? Magic Lady? Urzel, I saw them. I saw Seraph and the Titans. Seraph was his old self for a moment. The vision faded too soon. Something else. It was strange. Before my vision ended, I saw Malika. Malika? Surprise! Took you all long enough. Thought I'd have to wait even longer before you figured it out. I mean, you're covered in Titan corruption. Better explain to me right now, what were you doing in my vision? Are you with us or against us? Isn't it obvious? I'm a Titan. But relax, not all of us are big, bad, and scary. Some of us just want to have fun. So you're, like, chaotic? I'm actually just a minor Titan. The ones up there, they're progenitors. The big, ugly kind. Pyre was one, too. Really? The Pyre was a Titan. Interesting. You're a Titan? You're saying the Pyre is a Titan, too? Was a Titan. Long story, but right now it's not complete. If it was, then this grand scheme of yours might just work. That's only a hint you'll get from me. After all, where's the fun in giving all the answers? Toodles! The Pyre Hearts, of course. They used to be part of the Pyre, too. You were right, Fel. Once we gather the rest, the Pyre will be complete. And then we can finally win this war. Eat? Okay, let's read some chat, because I missed out. Scheduling's a bitch. You haven't been able to run your game for 3 weeks because shit keeps happening. Yep, that is the 100% curse of TTRPGs. Dynamic lighting takes a lot of work, too. I believe it. It looks hard.
Issue.
We usually go to 4 to 5 per session. You also run and play only 1 rules set each session. You have an eidetic memory, so you can run and play in that many games. Nice. CypherCon, you're running normal games every day and running 2 sessions a day at Cypher and playing in one. That's awesome, man. After your solely TTRPGs are free. Minor Titan, she's a child. Is she? Maybe comparatively, since they said progenitors. Flames of Orion is your 5th one that you ordered. Skill issues for today's video. Thank you. Hey, Benjamin, how you doing? Doing well on my end. You're missing the giant TTRPG. Fuck. It's still going, yes. Flames of Orion. Flames of Orion is a model-agnostic tabletop miniature skirmish game. Players controls combat units composed of giant mechanized machines fighting over a devastated system. Fills a void in a mech tabletop world. I love mechs. Other games suffer from taking too long to play, frequently too crunchy with a dull setting. Uh-oh, you're losing me. Then Orion was born. Contains fast-paced and deadly combat balanced by your mech's overheating engines. The game will keep you on your toes as you fight over scraps of a fading system. Pushing it too far means your system could overheat, resulting in an explosion that devastates everything in its wake. The gamble will be worth it. Seems kind of fun. Writing some books here. All right, we're going to take a break now so we can get our freaking ads back in semi-reasonable order, and also because I have to use the restroom. So don't worry, before we start up a new run, we're just going to take a quick 3-minute ad break to listen to some music. So you have no idea who Benjamin is, but hi. Benjamin, Jorge says hi. Okay, we're going to take a 3-minute break. Feel free to grab a snack, get a drink, use the restroom, stretch your legs, do whatever you got to do, but don't go too far because we'll be back in just 3 minutes. Be right back. And we're back. Sorry about the try not to laugh challenge there, Frey. Door mechanics are also made out of humans. I mean, yeah, they've got the servo skills too. All right, let's go in on another run. Uh-huh. I don't know how we unlock the Umbra. I also don't know how the heck I reanimated anything. Oh, you know what? Endless probably counts as reanimate, huh? Interesting. We're still going to keep going in as... oops. the Banished for now, as Talos specifically, so we can keep trying her out. But let's switch to a different secondary clan, shall we? I don't know that Umbra will help us accomplish... Oh no. Is the YouTube side okay? Oh boy. Holy vegetable oil. It froze again? Oh no. Help, we lagging it? It's on the YouTube side as well. Okay, then that must be something on my end. Evil spirits. Oh no. Is it back now? I'm not getting any drop frames or anything on my end. Weird. It has to be on my end though, because it was happening on YouTube as well, apparently. It's fine for you guys now? It seems fine for me too. But we'll wait for like a minute. I think we go Luna Coven, because I think we might be able to do both of these. Although, honestly, Melting Remnant is my favorite. We'll save them for last since they're my favorite. So we'll go Luna as our secondary. And I guess we'll take Witch Weave since it's free. YouTube is fine. How much of a potato is my PC? It's not super old. Do you get the extra 3 as options to unlock? The extra 3? These 5 at the bottom? I think you get to level 5 with all the base ones, I think is how I unlocked it. I'm not 100% positive, though. It's fine for you now. You're just 20 minutes behind the stream. Oh, no. Defenseman's out here bricking the stream. It did happen as soon as you joined. That's true. Very bad you can do IRL. Get a piece of paper, draw a map. Oh, sorry. You're talking about Benjamin. You're talking about me. It's like, I don't know. It's not that bad. Okay. Let's go in like this, I think. Covenant 7 seems fine. But yeah, Sam, I think you get to level 5 with everyone. It happened at the same time I unlocked Covenant 6, but I don't think it happened because of beating Covenant 5, because I looked at the achievements and more people had unlocked the secondary clans than had beaten Covenant 5. So I don't think it's related to the Covenant level. I think it's just leveling them up enough. Green freeze is gone. We've been saved from the end times. Sorry about that. Weird fix, but using the pop-out Twitch chat and watching on YouTube streams, it's not hanging like Twitch. Is Twitch still hanging? The unlock is all new clans at level 5, you think? You came back for a second? Oh no, is it still affecting YouTube? Play is getting bad enough if someone's cutting time and counting the time of grocery runs. Nice. Okay. These all seem fine. I hope that the stream is working itself out. I don't think shift is good. The shift ability, to be honest. Let's just get Valor 2. Twitch is hanging and buffering every few seconds, at least on your end. It was fine until that started. That's so weird. Hold on, let me look at Twitch on my end. I mean, it seems okay on my end. No buffering or nothing? It's okay for you? Weird. Could be a Twitch side thing. It wouldn't make sense that it affected both sides, though. Mageblade adds an additional 1 per stack. Land card drafts only offer rares. That sounds more fun for a first frickin' run. Draw -1 each turn. Who cares? Who cares? Boom, 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 boom. YouTube is running fine, trying to isolate if it's a U issue or a platform issue. It doesn't sound like it's a U issue. Sounds like it's just Twitch. In fact, I think Prodigal, when he stopped by earlier today, said that Twitch was having problems. It's so bad it broke the stream. It broke before Cadia. YouTube seems fine for now. Okay, good to know. It's contagious. Oh, no. Okay. Have some damage shield, my friend. I don't think I should have wasted that on a normal 4 damage attack, but you know, whatever. Okay. Good. Happened yesterday around this time also, if you recall. Weird. 3 more broke than some of the TPT RPG enthusiasts. Might have something to do with Twitch and peak time or server loads. That wouldn't surprise me. I know that sometimes Twitch will like force it'll force you to use the higher quality things even if you want to use lower quality, because I don't have like server priority because I'm small. Contagious back to lockdown just like 2020. Nice. Actually not planning to buy the new Kill Team box for more Tyranid models with 0 money. Oof. 40k is definitely an expensive hobby, that's for sure. This is not looking great. So I think I'm gonna fly away. Sorry about that, buddy. Have fun. Oh, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Lately, it's not been an issue. Interesting. Ooh, boy. We're still dying, huh? Not good. Did absolutely nothing. Okay, I'm feeling not good about our chances of not taking damage. There we go. We definitely have to invest in floor size. Cursed Twin Blade goes crazy, actually, because we are getting 2 resolve every turn. Luna Cycle Staff seems to also go crazy. Which Pyre core am I running right now? Herzl's Horde for the ridiculous amount of starting deployable Ember. You need luck for your exams and an exam that's not 2,000% harder than what you learned. Yikes. I feel like a Banished unit is more likely to have the ability to tank. Hey, thank you so much for the raid, Lizette. I'm so sorry that we don't have alerts on. Stream Elements got destroyed today for reasons unknown. Golden Shower raid, oh no. Welcome on in, everybody. Appreciate the raid. What were you guys doing? What were you streaming? Hope the stream went well. Sorry, I'm just in the middle of chewing ice. Which itself has been weird today. Yeah, we just had a couple freezes for some reason, which was weird. Dream Elements is on its last leg, so no visuals. Yeah, sorry. Not like this. You were streaming Uncharted 3 and hanging out. Wow, you beat Uncharted 2 already? I remember you were playing it last time. Strike, gain Valor 1, Shift, gain Rage 2. We are playing Monster Train 2 for those who have not seen it before. It is a fantastic roguelike deck builder. A lot of fun. It's got a unique like train mechanic where you're placing down units. Really neat. Another channel you were watching earlier, the chat stopped working and appearing on the screen too. Yeah, that was probably Stream Elements. I had to do an entirely different chat. I panicked right before the stream started and got something new working. I like this a lot better, though, to be honest. Machine Spirit's upset.
Skill issue.
You bench played it a few times. So fun. Nice. Skill issue. It's a skill issue, not on my end, though. Well, thank you so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate the raid. That's so nice of you. If you need to raid and run, feel free. I totally understand. But if not, you want to stick around, be happy to have you. You blame Lisette for making a song called Golden Shower. Wonderful. I'm curious about the lyrics of that, to be honest. Strike, gain Valor 1. This totally counteracts the Cursed Twin Blade. Not very tanky, though. He could be, though. Let's give him a shot. He looks funny. What we get for not saying please and thank you to ChatGPT? The machines are rioting. That's probably true. Yeah, I'm sure that's part of it. Okay, if it was made for love. I think Damage Shield 2 is crazy. Damage Shield 4 is even crazier, but I would rather make that cheaper. And where's the other one? I can't reduce its cost. Sad times. Double stack, we could definitely do that on a Valor. Be happy to have that. One of these to deal 11 damage or healing is pretty good. Now we're out of cash money. You hate to see it. All right, into the battle. I will do my best to explain for those of you that have never seen the game before. We've got a challenge we could take. Titan Skin reduces their damage taken by 1. We'll do that. That's fine. Why are every single one of the shop vendors cats? Because they're adorable. Have a great dinner and a good night. Yeah, thank you so much for stopping by, Lizette. Appreciate you. I will treat your chatters well. Okay, so the way that this game works is you have units, spells, equipment, and rooms, but essentially you have units that you want to place down, like so. This is our champion. This is a unit. Once units die, they're out of your deck until the next battle, but your goal is to prevent your Pyre from taking damage up here. Every turn, enemy units will enter from the bottom floor, and if they don't get killed by your units, they will move up to the next floor, and the next floor until they're in your Pyre room, killing your Pyre, and you do not want that to have happen. The Golden Shower song is not about what you think. You're the best? No, right back at you. Thank you so much. Okay, let's toss down the Lunar Priestess as well, I think. The way the game works, make busted build, die by a busted boss that counters your deck. That is surprisingly accurate, yes. That can happen, for sure. I just realized I'm not using Lizette's ability correctly, though. Sorry, not Lisette. Talos' ability, excuse me. Got a dumb brain. Might listen to the lyrics this time, but most likely no. Fair enough. Okay, we can't fit you down here. Cats are adorable, but some of the ones from this game look like they want to dissect you. No, they're all friendly. They just want you to buy things from them. The bosses adapt to bullshit? True. To be fair to the game, it does tell you what all the bosses are going to do before you get there. All right, so we're going to toss down this gentleman, and then we're going to fly down here. Enemies always attack first unless you have an enchantment called Quick. Let's see, what are you doing here? You're reducing all damage by 1. I hate you. Surprisingly problematic at the current point in time because these do 1 damage, aka they deal 0 damage. Oh, wow. You got real close to dying, my friend. Yeah, but infinite silence and poison is not something you think you could really work with. I think we squeaked it out, didn't we? Okay, heal you. Conduit on you. We're also going to put the... Yep, I'm going to redo that. I messed up. I'm a dumb man. The Monster Train sequel added frickin' the undo button, which is so good. I did it again. I did the same thing again. 6 restarts and a bit of luck. Yep, true. All right. Put the Lunacycle staff on first, and then we phase the moon so it gets permanently buffed. We heal this guy for 12. And I think we just add more Valor. We're not killing these guys at all, which is not great. Yeah, I fucked up button. True. Okay, you went to the 3rd floor. That's called cheating, and I don't appreciate it. Looks like we're probably going to take some damage here. By some, I mean 5. I am annoyed by it, if I'm being totally honest. Also annoyed I can't afford to play you. Ouch. Uh-oh. Wait, did that make things worse? You face me. Thank you. Does Valor make them more probable sacrifice themselves for you or what? Valor is interesting. So Valor on everyone gives them 1 more damage per Valor. So if I was to put this Valor 1 on this floor, it would make everyone do 1 more damage. But on the units in the front, it gives them armor as well. So this guy has 14 Valor. At the end of every turn, he gets 14 armor. Valor is new to Monster Train 2, and it's really cool. What the super hard multi-phase boss and easily cheesable boss have in common? You die to both? Nice. Okay, we're gonna do this. And then unfortunately, you guys are gonna die still, so I'm gonna leave. Sorry about that, guys. Sudden realization that you don't know their patterns and movesets. Yeah. I mean, having knowledge definitely helps make you better at the game. And the game does tell you what everything's going to do ahead of time, so you can kind of tailor your builds with that in mind. That's not much better. That's as someone who recently started Elden Ring. You playing Night Rain or the original? All right, Talos. Sorry, you're gonna die. Hopefully the top floor can kill. I'm a little worried they can't because this guy has spikes. Die. Get out of here, loser. Patterns, who needs that? Just roll a dice and they do a random attack. Nice. The original? Nice. Fantastic game. These are all good, but I don't want any of them. Restore 10 health to friendly units. Healing over the max applies armor instead. That seems very strong. Phase, create an ephemeral copy of a spell in your hand. Sure. I'll take Tidal Turning. I think it seems good. You see the health bar move, you could kill it. Yeah, I mean, that's how it works. Elden Ring, their AI, there's a dragon can go kill it. Gives the hells of a boost like 20 levels. Long time to kill it, and it's earthbound, so it can't attack back, but it can take forever to kill it. Yeah, the one near the starting area you're talking about. Slumbering dragon. That's so busted. Okay, I mean, that's a really strong freaking spell, man. keep spending all our damn gold, but this guy seems busted. Ooh, Balatro collab. Hello, Jimbo. How you doing? When you purge a card outside of combat, gain 75 gold. Is just good. Card with Consume is played, gain 25. Non-champion friendly units gain 10 attack. After each round of combat, 10% chance for this artifact to be destroyed. Pretty good, but also kind of like the idea of getting paid to remove garbage cards that I don't want, because there's a lot of garbage cards I don't want. You just hit my head against the wall instead of leveling up and die 30 times to kill it? Yeah, I mean, what are you going to grind? Memories of hundreds, if not thousands, of parries flow in the Strained Wrist reminiscence. The Strained Wrist and the frickin' shoulder destroying. No units on the floor. Archon deals damage to the Pyre. Cheater. To be fair, you learn fast. X amount of tries later, you know the moveset of the boss. I wish I still learned things fast. I'm older and dumber than I've ever been before. Okay. I feel like we need more floor space, man. Get out of here. Okay. Seems good. Let's heal. Bashing your head into a boss makes you better at it. Should I bash your head into school books to become smarter? Yes. I think that's how it works. You absorb knowledge through bashing. All right. Sure. All right, this man is hurting. Is Dante in this game too? Yes. Okay, we're starting to murder, and we appreciate that. I do need you to die. You do be hurting. Sure, sure, sure. Heal. Thank you so much for lurking there, Lizette. Appreciate you. You tried bashing your head against books to learn, but but the books won. Nice. No worries. I totally get it. First thing I always do after a stream is make food too. The food's a wait? Hell yeah. Uh-oh. We can't put down our last guy because we don't have enough floor space. Boom, boom. Charge to the table, don't leave any of them alive. Nice. Alright, you're already dead, but let's make that worse for you, you dummy. We're trying to heal to unlock another faction, so let's do that up here. What was it, 300 healing, I think? This Mothman seems freaking great, by the way. Nah. Who needs it? Books 1? That's worrying. We're to have Monster Train 2, but chat versus books instead of clans versus titans. Nice. That guy's not bad. Yeah, he seems good. Why stream elements calling out lurkers now? I set that up, to be fair. It's only when you type in the exclamation point lurk. You unlock the ability to unlock the old factions? Benjamin, I thought... Weren't you the one that was trying to avoid spoilers last time? My spell weakness. I thought you knew that already, Benjamin. Also, sorry if you didn't. I spoiled it for you. You cost to deploy is steep? Yeah, it is. Oh, you know that they're in the game? Are you a tank? You could be, but not... You don't have to be. You're Silent Sentinel. All right, the real question, though, is what do we want to get here? I feel like we need floor capacity, but on the other hand, if I just get rid of the train stewards, I don't care. I like Hell's Flame. Didn't know you had to unlock them separately. Ah, yes, you do. Okay, each one requires something to unlock. I think the Hellhorn come for free, but the rest of them have to be unlocked. I don't know how I did Umbra, to be honest, but I can't think of what they're called. The green ones, the ones that are like nature-y, they want to heal. Stygian Guard want you to cast 5 spells in 1 turn, and the Melting Remnant want you to reanimate or reform 50 units. I feel like more Embers a good idea. Expand the train 20 times is how you unlocked Embra? Oh. I guess, to be fair, I do like expanding the train, so that makes a lot of sense. Awoken, yes, thank you. Also, thank you, Sam. Appreciate you. Don't need that. More valor, please. The pungent smell of rotten chemicals hits senses. Oh, we've seen it before. Never mind. In a random graft unit, graft a random equipment on a unit. Graft an equipment from your deck on a unit. Wait, I want to do that. Seems dumb. Yeah, why not? Choose to see what happens when you combine 2 things into 1. Plagued actor, let's say a maniacal laugh.
Very good, very good. Come by again. I have more experiments I'd like to conduct.
Sure. Where's your Wormkin? You want your crystal blasting? Me too. I hate it so much. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you appreciate my maniacal cackle there, Crimson Freya. Appreciate that. Last time you gambit on this, it went poorly. Yes, it did. Start a turn, friendly units gain 2 valor if they're at the front of the room. Not bad. Restore 10 health to the lowest health friendly unit on a moon cycle is so dumb. We moon cycle all the freaking time. Did want this too, though. I'm sad now. I probably should have done the math instead of clicking buttons. But I'm a dumb man and I didn't want to. Penitent Prayer Stone is spawned on each floor, you say. I feel like I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to anyways. Math in a card game? Yeah, who needs it? I'm really feeling regret at my decisions. Also, only lose money on gambling if you stop. I do not endorse that statement, my friend. Clicking things without thinking is where it's at. Yeah, I'm really channeling my inner Dee from Dexter's Laboratory. Thinking in a deck builder, this is unthinkable. Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. We don't have room for you, really. Guys, remember 99.9% of gamblers quit before they win big. We can be that 0.01%. Again, I do not endorse this statement. Button? Button? What does this button do? Explosion. Yes. That is DD. Classic. Someone was telling me the other day that omelette du fromage is not how you frickin' say that phrase. And I was like, why did Dexter lie to me like this? What happened? Everything I know is a lie. What do you mean I can't say omelette du fromage over and over and have everyone love me and also girls want to date me? It was a kid's cartoon, that's why Quantic. Well, I thought they'd do the research. Go on, Quantic, you know you want to gamble? I hate gambling. I am one of the most unlucky people I know. And every time I gamble, I fail miserably. Everyone gets to live through one. Everyone gets to live through one button explosion. Nice. We just took a lot of damage. And I hate it. And I'm not a big fan of it. And we're going to take more damage because I'm a dumb man making dumb decisions. Everybody gets one. The Family Guy reference? Yeah, you're all dead. That's great. Wonderful. We love it. Boom. Boom. Ba-ba-bum, 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 ba-ba-bum. You always lose when you gamble. That means you're due for a win soon. That's one way to look at it, I suppose. Ba-ba-bum, bum. I think this guy's gonna get through. Just trying to justify more gambling. Yeah. I'd say so. Just roll 2 10s. Is that good? I don't even know what game you're talking about. Nuke you. Oh yeah, we're taking damage big time. Well, we're only taking 6 damage. Not that bad. That one statement ruined the lives of tons. Yeah, it did. Ouch. Rude. Read it with the line before. If only life was that easy, you tell me, and just roll 2 10s. Did I miss one of your lines? There might be a joke that I'm not understanding, because I'm a dumb man. It's very possible. Alright, you get to make a new friend. Congratulations. Alright, we've stabilized. And that's great, and we love it. We're big fans of it, in fact. One of your things not go through? Not that I can see. I wonder if it counts healing if they're at full health. I should have done that in the reverse order, but I'm not undoing it. Petition for a counter every time Quantic makes that joke. Which joke? Am I making the same joke over and over? Am I predictable? Sad times. Oh, I think we're about to unlock the Stygian Guard right now, by the way. That's definitely 5 spells in a turn, right? Being a dumb man. Your words, not mine. Who says that's a joke? I'm a dumb man. While we're at it, we should make a gamble counter. I don't know about that. Is the gamble counter going to show how frequently I fail? Wait, what? You get the equipment back when... Oh, it's because it's grafted. That is a good freaking event. Vulcan has abilities that work when healed even over max HP.
Love toilet.
Yep, we're using one of them. Egyptian for a shameful sound redeem instead. What is the shameful sound? Do I want to know? I would say something on healing. On healing on max HP is not healing. Gotcha. You love toileted me for reasons unknown. How dare? I mean, slaying in the first room seems good. Petition for a petition counter. Getting a lot of those recently. That would go up rapidly. The 10 damage to an enemy unit or restore 10 health to a friendly unit seems good. Get an ephemeral copy of a spell in your hand. I'm going to take this and...
It is a bathing suit. I hate it.
Yes.
It's a Speedo.
Mm-hmm.
No. Why are you doing this to me?
It's a valid question. Why are you doing this to me? We're going to take this and deal with the calcified ember. It's no big deal. Who cares?
Who cares?
Petition for arbitrary petition counters. We have too many points. We have to use them. Listen, you give me ideas for expensive things to implement, and I will do my best to implement them. I got some more videos I got to record over the weekend, but I'm trying to get ahead on videos, especially since some of the stuff I'm covering is like released. So I might be able to get something working. Fragile balance, cores HP. Not too bad. It's a nice number, I'd say. I don't want these damn train stewards in my frickin' deck. They're junking stuff up, man. When the unit dies, angels on the floor gain rage. At the end of battle, friendly units at the front of the floor permanently gain 6 health. You know, only halfway through. That seems so pretty good. That seems dumb. Do I want to be striking? Not really. Not if we don't have quick. Spells costing -1 seems good too. Petition for the jury to decide what petitions should live and which ones don't. You're reminding me of Frostpunk 2 all over again. If you look at that, it's already Friday. I wish. Still Thursday here. All I know is that it's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Because it's the weekend. Do I care about Quick? I feel like I should. Quick is so good, man. I don't know. The other one that gives shift every freaking turn is better, I think. 1 a.m. here, first time. Not really. It's 12:18. 12:18 Friday, where you're at? Ooh, you guys are in the same time zone. Ooh, you silly fool. There you go. Wow. All right, cat, I have to go because I keep making cat noises and I can't stop. I do like the sound of getting to one of you. Skin 4, who cares?
Wow, wow, wow.
Hell yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Okay.
Rah, rah, rah.
Ugh. How do you always get this guy? Who? Which guy? This man? Titan boss? I don't know. It's like an every time thing. I'm unlucky. I guess I care more about you having this than I do about you guys having armor for now. Famous last words. You guys have a lot of Titan skin, by the way. Holy crap. Okay, that's called cheating. You're not allowed to go up to the 3rd floor, you frickin' jerk. Oh, brother. Okay. All right, I do believe we stabilized. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, sure, yeah. Why does the music go so hard? It's so good. The soundtrack is so good. Russia, it's just real big, so Western Europe is a better explanation. Makes sense. Nice Hearthstone, but it's on a train. By the way, Sloppy Hands, you got to check out the game Become the Moon. Because it is actually like Hearthstone. That's like the game that you're definitely going to enjoy, because it actually finally is like Hearthstone, and it deserves that comparison. Petition for a counter every time Sloppy Hands 1, 2, 3 compares with game to Hearthstone. It would be up there. It'd be every time he comes into the stream. You'll have to play it. It's really good. The demo is out right now as part of Steam Next Fest. It's like kind of a banger. Okay. I would like you to not be alive. Not gonna do anything though. Okay, that's fine. You're gonna die at the top. You guys are having a geographical discussion, which I cannot take part in because geography is something I am very stupid in. I blame my dumb American education. I don't know shit about geography. Watching the stream while editing your own YouTube video? Got the tequila cracked open as well? Hell yeah, dude. I don't know that I would recommend editing a YouTube video while you're drinking tequila, but whatever works. Congratulations on the channel. I think your channel is underrated, but one of the good things about that is streams don't feel like a flood of messages and it's actually a conversation. Yeah, that is something I'm worried about as I get bigger, is not being able to communicate effectively. I have no idea how big streams like can manage to read chat when they're like flying at you. Sometimes I have trouble already. We're pretty small. Your geography knowledge is very questionable. Mine too. Uh-oh. Titan Skin Man is here. Oh, he's dead already. What a coward. Russia is on the right side of Europe, so it's on the east now. I think it depends on what map you're looking at, right? Because I know in the U.S., North America's on the western side, but I think in other parts of the world it's on the eastern side. Fast reading, you guess? Could be, yeah. Unreflation flow more or less dies once you hit a certain size. Just cause casualty of growth. Yeah. It does seem like that, yeah. I think bigger streams kind of don't interact as much. They mostly just kind of play the game. I guess I was more thinking about reaction streams, to be fair. I guess it might be easier to read in that case if you're not like actively playing a game. Finally got a biking video put together. It's a bit cringy, but you like it? Hell yeah, dude. Although I will say, cringe is the #1 crime to Zoomers, so be careful with that. You only know one map? That's one more than me, my friend. Yes, now you're not too sure. Hey, we got the Stygian card. Hell yeah. Heck yeah, you check out the channel. You have no interest in biking, but you like supporting stuff. That's very nice of you. Yeah, feel free to link the channel. Actually, are you in the Discord, Sloppy Hand? Because links are unfortunately auto-modded out, so you can't link the channel in a stream, unfortunately. But you're free to share it in the self-promo in the Discord if you join up. Somehow we ended up not knowing directions. I mean, somehow? I know exactly how. Isn't Eastern Europe closer to the Ural Mountains? Ural? I'm not sure. Unsure, but you also haven't uploaded yet. Gotcha. You already have multi-strike. I could give you more. And it would be good. I do like the idea of doing that. That seems dumb. You probably should have more health, my guy. You expect we're chatting, we don't even know basic math. That was just me. Yes, Ural Mountains are northeast of Moscow, you believe. Wow, sloppy hands over here with the frickin' geography knowledge. Hell yeah, brother. I think giving you some health is not a bad idea. Titanite is great for this gentleman. Conduit 5 is just helpful to have. I don't really care about 14 damage, if I'm being honest. Pretty sure we just kind of share a collective brain cell sometimes. I could see that, yeah. Richard Garfield, you know I love you, buddy. Get in here, Richard. Richard Garfield is actually aware of my YouTube channel, which I think is very frickin' insane, since I played Magic so much as a kid. But I played a game that he designed called Vanguard Exiles, and I was talking to one of the devs, and he said that Richard watched my video, and I was like, holy crap, what? I mean, in 7th grade, you don't know geography of your own continent? I mean, I didn't learn geography in my own continent either. Gotta go to sleep now. Good luck with the run. Thanks so much for being here, man. Appreciate you. Keep well. tell you right now, you don't have the collector brain cell. Nice. Okay. I think we move on to the next fight. This is Kale with the banger song. We got the same freaking Kale as last time, too. Bum, 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 bum. Anything is better than Spike's Kale? Yeah, I hate Spikes. Not a fan. Alright, and this is going to be the Train Steward floor from henceforth and now and forever. YouTube chat is making a good point, but if someone asked directions in the city you lived 22 years, you couldn't help them. I mean, I can't say that I'd be able to help with directions either. I feel like once I got GPS, I was like, okay, yeah, no, I'm done. I'm done learning where I am. Read, huh? I still barely know the names of many streets. Fair enough. You loathe when people ask for directions to locations you should be familiar with in your city. You're not Google. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be much help either. You're dying, so that's fine. Tell you to get how to get somewhere, but I cannot give you street names. Yeah. That's kind of how I am too, where I'm like, yeah, no, you go right and then you go left for a little bit and then you take a right. I could do that, but I don't think it's going to make sense to anyone that's not me. Gwen sent a tourist the wrong direction, but not just a little bit. Oh no. I'm sure they won't ask you again. I mean, that's true. We gotta start getting some conduit down here too. But on the other hand, I don't care. Pretty sure they ended up 2 cities away. Oh no. They were probably not happy about that. Okay. Happy to see that. I don't know what is happening in today's runs, but we are kind of smooth sailing over here, man. Yeah, they definitely won't ever ask again. True. When he hit the wrong bus might have been the problem. Call it misdirection, we call it a tour. A very long road fork. Uh-oh. Oh boy, we do be jamming. Okay. You, sir, how are you healing? Every time I face the frickin' moon, we heal. I forgot about that. Dude, we're golden. Sorry I don't speak good insert native language here. No habla español. Parlez-vous English? Konnichiwa. Aho. I don't know how to say I'm dumb in Japanese. I tried. I think moving her to a different spot on the same floor with her ability still procs it, by the way. You talking about the shift ability, the melee weakness? I grabbed the resolve one. So I didn't want to have to deal with the Garbaggio there. But that's probably true. I have to imagine that counts as shifting. Boom. Kind of just busted over here. Man. Kind of crazy how busted we are, to be totally honest. To be fair, you were in a hurry. You were on your own bus when you noticed them on the wrong one. Wait, were they actually on the right one, though? And you sent them to the wrong one? This guy is scaling out of frickin' control, by the way. Holy crap. I know I said that I didn't think Talos was a very good champion, but we're kind of going frickin' nuts, man.
Let him cook.
We do be cooking.
Let him cook now. Let him cook.
I said let him cook. I gotta get the YouTube point system working. I was reading up on how to do that recently, but I have not had time to implement it. I also don't know how it works. Seems cool though. Alright, we got an ad in 3 minutes. Can we speed run this man to death? The answer is possibly, maybe. Could have done that in the reverse order. It's fine. Entire times of using the app, sitting on the right bus only to realize that you're moving in the opposite direction. Oh no, that sounds like a nightmare. Luckily, I live in America where we don't have buses. Pretty sure they went to Debrecen and not in a hotel in Budapest. You've lost me. You've lost me with your geography. Boom, 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 boom. Ah! This would be a lot easier if I had a freaking scroll wheel. Alright, we big murdered the crap out of you, Kale. You're an idiot. You didn't even do damage, man. You literally don't do damage to me. It's actually quite far away now that you look at the map. Oh no. Depends on the city. We have a shitty small campus-based bus system. Yeah, when I lived in a college town, I did too. And it wouldn't go anywhere after 6 p.m. So not helpful. Duality could be fine. I don't really need it, to be honest. More floor space. Who cares? Who cares? Give me more draw. Care about duplicating a card? Yours goes into the bars closed? Nice. That would have been frickin' helpful. Yeah, we lived in a college party town where there was no public transportation, and it's like, dude, you're just asking for drunk drivers. Like, what are you talking about? Where's the guy from the YouTube chat? He's in the same time zone as you, right? He went to sleep, but yes, he was in the same time zone as you. 6 months later, the tourists you wrongly sent to Japan instead of Madagascar returned, thinking you would fluent Japanese. They found their love, inner peace, and a job. Hey man, that's the happy ending. Oh, plenty of those, unfortunately, I'm sure. Drunk driving seems like very common for reasons unknown. Okay, we're gonna take our ad break 8 minutes late because of the stream crash here, but we'll be back. Don't worry, you're not gonna miss anything. We're just gonna listen to 3 minutes of music, so feel free to grab a snack, get a drink, use the restroom, stretch your legs, do whatever you gotta do, but don't go too far because we'll be back in just 3 minutes. Be right back. And we're back. Welcome back, everybody. It's not profitable for the government to run as a good government, so unfortunately, we'll probably never know. Yeah, I mean, my only hope, the bright side that I'm trying to look at with all of the crazy things happening in the US right now, is that maybe we'll get to a point where people are like, wait, this shit sucks. Maybe we should do something better. That's the only silver lining I'm looking for. Your city has a grid system too. It's still confusing as shit. You may just have a terrible sense of direction. Fair. It'd be easier to develop further. I mean, once you get the baseline, there's just no political will for it, as Psycha said. Easier to train up in Eastern Seaboard than Central U.S. I'm sure about the West Coast, is there a lot of diverse terrain and city clusters? I don't know. I know they were working on that big bullet train project that has been on hold for frickin' years. That was a good idea, though. A decent country while it lasted. Yeah. It's the end of the American experiment, I think. People are doubling down on your NIMBY shit. NIMBY shit? Trying to scan my mind for the acronym there. NIMBY sounds like non-binary. Is that NIMBY shit? Not in my backyard, no. Okay, I was way off. So some cursed stuff like spherical houses. I'd try that. Sounds like it would make me uncomfortable, though. Good street city system is an easy one to develop from a civil engineer direction. Oh, yeah, I would think so. Goes counter to, like, all human culture for most of our history, though. NB is non-binary. Okay. Sounds kind of similar. Forgive me, I'm sorry. Where do I want to go here? Guess I could use a small amount of health. I don't really need it, though. Maybe we go this way. Don't want that. Hi, Uno. How you doing? Man. Saw some neat civil engineering video essays and hex-based layouts that had nice pros and cons. That sounds confusing. Sounds neat, though. More or less all layouts are trade-offs, and there is no one best case. Ain't that the truth? It's life in general, man. Grid intersections, roadblocks. Get a share on the Discord. I hope you're talking to Psycha, because I've already forgotten everything I've been saying for the past minute or so. Got the bad ADHD. I would like to give this... Well, I'm going to give this spell chain, but I think it's... I don't know if I'm going to have the mana to do that. Give this spell chain, though. Everything has the pros and cons. How easy, how much time, money, developing the future. I have a hot take that I think is probably not a super hot take, and that I don't care how much money something costs. Money is not real. It's a fake concept that we invented, so who cares? Just make people's lives better, please. And you said some truly groundbreaking shit and just immediately forgot. Wait a minute. I don't think I say groundbreaking shit ever, but that is me. I don't remember what I said even seconds later. This is crazy. Although, this is also crazy. Although, this is crazier probably. Although, what if I didn't do that? Although, what if I did, though? Could be good. Could be good. But what if it's not? What if I want to do this instead? I don't know what to do. Having analysis paralysis. I don't like it. Blah, 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 blah. I think this is good. I think I'm going to bite the bullet. You sure? No, I'm not sure, but I already did it. Civil engineering is about making the best worst shit. I believe it. On Discord at the moment, you tend not to get on lots of community stuff as you haunt more than participate. Just end up muting everything to make alerts stop. That's how I am, too. I have to go home later, folks. Later, Psycha. Thanks so much for being there. Drive safe. You hate that? You do that to people mid-sentence and you're rolling for a bad time? What was my point? Who knows? We're blasted into new territory. That's how I am, too. Absolutely. This is dumb. Very dumb. Permafrost, do I care? Maybe. Maybe I might possibly. But do I really, though? But do I really, though? You hate artifacts? Why? They're so good. I think I want to remove shit, man. I got too much shit. Too much shit on my face. Oh, I said... I read artifacts. You said architects. That makes sense. They draw the most cursed buildings. Ah, the classic beef between between engineers and architects. Beef in chat. Don't get me wrong, they look great. Here we go. You got Benjamin started. I don't think we need any more Valors. Or sorry, Inspires if I've got one that comes back every time. Do I want to duplicate? I don't know. There's potential that I maybe might want to. Possibly. Wait, hold the phone. What if I duplicate this bad boy? Oh my god. Start of battle, enemy units appear on every floor. I feel like I maybe might be able to possibly do something about that. Probably, possibly, maybe. Not a beef, there are engineers and there are peasants. Nice. I see what side you're on. Actually, the same line between UI developers and backline coders. Yeah, the front end versus back end. Mm-hmm. That's true. The engineer's job to bring the architect crashing back to reality because their building won't work? Generally speaking, I would think so, yeah. Our prof said architects say, let's make the walls out of clouds, and we have to tell them why not. Would be pretty cool to have walls made out of clouds, though, you have to admit. Okay, I dramatically underestimated how much damage you were going to do. And also you have Spell Shield, and I hate that. I'm not killing any of you. That's very annoying, and I hate it, and it's stupid and frustrating. You freaking jerks. Backhand or fraud? Guys, I think I got us in some trouble here. Uh-oh. Can't afford to do that now. That sucks. Sucks booty cheeks. You're applying corruption. I hate it. It's probably fine. Just do your thing. The one where you win or restart. Listen, we're trying to go for a no asterisk run. We're trying to win today. without having to restart. Ouch. Back to the Future time? Never. Unless I'm going to die, in which case I absolutely will. Okay, for sure you're not allowed to die. Good. Stabilized. We love it. Okay. This is looking fine. This is not looking fine. No asterisk, all ass baby. Goblin with a fat ass. Alright, you're going to sleep now? Sleep well, Benjamin. Thanks so much for being here, man. Appreciate you. Why did that help? I don't know. I'm not going to question it. Good luck. You bet 1,000 points on you going back to the start of the fight. Never. You watch the VOD. You'll see. Don't watch the VOD. I probably will have to. Oh my god. Can you stop doing this bullshit, man? Not cool. Hacking the mainframe. Thank you. Are you hacking to make me fail? How dare you? That's not allowed. You? I'm gonna restart the stern. That doesn't count. This does not count. As long as I don't go back to the start, it doesn't count. You're dino dancing? Hell yeah. Little dino dance fish. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay. Okay, okay.
When there's no
okay.
cops around, anything's legal.
Exactly. That's what I've heard. Okay. We're starting to stabilize. Maybe. Maybe possibly possible that we're starting to stabilize. Fun fact, the Eiffel Tower was sold to be dismantled for metal twice. One of the greatest scams. Holy crap. Can you stop freaking doing this to me, sir? Need to get my lady back down there, please. Bye, Benjamin. Sleep well. Alright, let's get you into the proper mood cycle. So that we can do this. Not gonna kill ya. Stop doing that. It's not enough. Not a strong reason to use it on any other floor. I'm getting worried about our ability to succeed. Since Talos is at the freaking top still, and I can't move her down to start getting resolve on my dudes. I don't know why that heals you, but it does, and I'm gonna accept that fact. Why are you doing this to me? I hate you. Oh my god, I'm gonna freaking lose my mind. It's true. Die, because I don't like you.
Know what to do.
Probably this. But I don't feel great about it. You're applying a lot of freaking poison down there. Corruption, whatever the hell it's called.
Everyone be destroyed.
Ouch. Okay, finally. What is this floor? Oh my god, I freaking hate ya. What are you doing? Why are you telling this to me? I'll lose my freaking mind, dude. Alright, my man is dying. Not great. How did that make you nerfed? Because you'd get extra Mage Blade. Yeah. I know. I understand. Oh my god. Shame if you accidentally slipped and click restart again. I would never. I haven't clicked it once. How dare you?
Brother, this guy stinks!
Okay, but hold on. Hold the phone. Hold on. What if I did one of these, though? That's not what you do. Not how you do it. But I think we're close. Okay. Had spell shield, you piece of trash. You piece of trash. I hate you. All right, one more time. Mute. Thank you. Okay. Think it's gonna storm? Nice. That's good sleeping. There we go, you freaking jerk, you idiot moron loser. You stupid so-and-so. Get out of here. Ouch. No, my man. No, my other man. We put the leader before the multi-attack, Mad Lad, as a meat shield. Ah, it works. We definitely could have done that. You slept too much and now you're wired and alert and your sleep schedule is effed. Yeah. I got a concussion in 2019 going into 2020. And my sleep schedule was so fucked. It was awful. I couldn't sleep when I wanted to, so I just started sleeping whenever. And it was a mess. And I've been a dumb man ever since. Card removal seems like it could maybe possibly be okay, maybe. Possibly. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. You have weird sleep patterns lately. It's too hot in the morning. You sleep less, but you still don't feel tired. Lucky. I feel tired all the time, even when I do sleep. Sorry to hear that. I hope you're doing better now. Thank you. I think my brain might still be dumber than it was prior to the concussion, but I'm okay. I still don't sleep well, though. But that's kind of always been a problem for me. Ooh, Mage Blade 3 could be good, though. Concussion is not cool. I'm lucky I just had a concussion. I got blasted from behind by some dickhead delivery driver. Was minding my own biz trying to take a left on a D&D night, as a matter of fact, when we were still playing in person. And he rear-ended me. Overgrowth carapace is not. Actually, that's not bad on the man up top. Sue him like they say in America? I did, and I won. I sued the pizza company too. I didn't make that much money though, sadly. Not compared to my brain being dumber than it was previously. You've noticed that rather than falling asleep, you fall unconscious. Have you ever experienced that? Yeah, like the non-restful sleep. That sucks. Do an IQ test. I feel like I'm too old and dumb to succeed at an IQ test. Do I want equipment for my train steward? Don't think I care. We have 6 deployment, which means we probably have 10 deployment, which means that we probably have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So we could afford it. Just be 3 digits and you're fine. I'm sure I'll get 3 digits. Ever considered sleep apnea? Ooh, good question. Hey there, you new? Hey, Six String, how you doing? Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Not really restless sleep, but the fact that your mind is restless, so you're rather blacking out than falling asleep. Ooh, that's different. I knew I'm Shadow. I had to do the dad joke. Wonderful. Thanks for the warm welcome. No worries. Thanks for being here. I don't think I give that to the train steward, because then we have to say that we wanted to show up. I think I'd rather just make one of these deployable. And probably save our money for artifacts. When you equip a unit damage shield, who cares? Spells get an extra upgrade slot. Would have been nice if it wasn't, you know, the last frickin' thing. Equip units gain 10 armor. Who cares? You have a serious issue with sleeping? You wake up every couple hours and sometimes it's hard getting back to sleep. I am the same way, Six String. It sucks. Absolutely sucks. I feel for you, dude. Sorry about that. Also be ADHD issues if you have it. You know, it causes you a lot of issues calming down enough to sleep without adequate background noise. Could be true, yeah. Insomnia sounds rough. Insomnia sucks, man. And hi, yes, I'm new. New history is your full name. Nice. Friendly units gain stealth 1 on summon and slay, plus 3 per stack of stealth. I feel like that would absolutely screw us over. Because I'm thinking about it, and the only people that are going to be killing on our bottom floor are Moonguard and possibly Demonic Fledgling, which means that the only person that's not going to have stealth is the Lunar Priestess, and she's going to get destroyed. Starter cards being -1 is kind of nice, but like, I only have 1 starter card left. I mean, I guess we'll take it. Why not? Sure. That's not a good frickin' shop, though. You also can't sleep for shit if the conditions aren't perfect. I hear that. My cats wake me up constantly. I don't think we really have anything we need to remove anymore. I think we're good. We're also constantly having to use the restroom throughout the night. So annoying. I am the same way. I definitely hear that. Basically, if I hear any noise, I'm probably going to be woken up because I'm going to have to go and pee. So having 2 cats is not the play when that's the case. Let's do something until the mine tires itself out. I try that and then it's frickin' morning. And it's fine. The birds are waking up. The sun is rising. Yeah, same experience here. Is it a sleeping disorder, maybe? It could be if you're waking up randomly, but if it's because you have to go to the bathroom, it could just be getting older. I don't know how old you are, but that's what it's been like for me. Definitely started happening more frequently as I got older. When your alarm's set for something, you constantly keep looking at it every 15 to 30 minutes. You're 36. It could just be getting older then. I'm 35. Something that might help with the alarm, though, is if you're comfortable having like a Google Home or an Alexa, I avoid looking at my alarm like that by having my alarm set through something that doesn't have a screen. I have a Google Home personally. So I set my alarm, but then sometimes I do get worried that I don't have my alarm set, and then I ask Google if I have my alarm set, but sometimes I'm too tired to ask, so I think it's better than having it on your phone. Screw getting old, I agree. Could be also sometimes people are just very sensitive. You have to feel like your bladder's empty to be able to sleep, same here. If you don't look at a clock, I have no clocks, because I know if I had a clock, I would constantly be looking at it. Also, I have to have it very dark or else I'm not going to be able to fall asleep. Which is weird because I can sleep in the daytime sometimes pretty easily. But if there's any light in a dark room, I'm screwed. Same here, even if you feel like you barely have to go. You have to go. That's how I am too. Thank you so much for following. Sorry about the lack of alerts. Today, stream elements is down, unfortunately. I don't think I care about any of this stuff. The Mage Blade could be okay on... Screw it. The Mage Blade is good on what's-her-face. I shouldn't have done that. I'm going to rectify my decision by combining these two things. It's 4. It costs 4. Oh my god. You just can't conduit. I don't care about this stuff. How do you function with ADHD with no clock? I don't. I don't function well. It's all good. Thank you for the understanding. Remember the other stream talk where people crack their backs around 25-year-olds? You were like, I'm 24. Should I be taking notes? I've been cracking my back forever. Stream elements is walkie. The stream's no visuals. Yeah. I crack my fingers too, and I don't think you're supposed to do that. I think we're good, man. I think we don't need to spend this gold. Who cares? Rage 3, melee weakness 1. Who cares? Boom. 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 Oops. I've already put you on the wrong floor, Talos. Don't know if you have ADHD, but you've actually been diagnosed with OCD, but it's a specific form of OCD. You obsess over negative things constantly. That's called ruminating. I do the same thing. I have not been diagnosed with OCD, but my sister has. But ruminating sucks ass. It's not fun. Okay, I've messed up again. I don't think it's actually that bad, but you do always run the risk of breaking or dislocating something. Yeah. Depends on how aggressively you're doing it. If you're just like gently pressing against a chair or something, it's not that bad. Took a look in the Mancer book and you take it back. It's skippy to the point it's soft core a little. Why? What the hell, man? Can be ruminating with both. Usually different reason for the behavior/symptoms. Gotcha. Okay. My mistake. Toss that here. We'll fly you down as soon as we can. You're gonna die. There's nothing I can do about that. Sorry about that, train steward. In fact, you're also gonna die, aren't you? Yikes. No, no, you're probably going to get hit by someone else first, so you won't die. Top man is definitely dead, though. You are taking a large amount of damage. Murder. Double murder. Big murder. You? Just Googled ruminating? Wow, that's so me. Yeah, me too. I learned about that in therapy. Page 12, female portrait. Only thing there is the girl in the book that covers her tits. Wow. Took a look at a book. Hell yeah, dude. It's Dr. Seuss stuff. Oh, no. I killed too hard, and now you're taking a big old hit. Okay, you're fine. You're killing my friend here, and I wish you weren't. So please don't. Uh-oh. In the earlier conversation of peculiar TTRPGs. Oh yeah, that probably didn't make much sense to Six String. There's a TTRPG called... That's a badass. Yeah, most of us know that, yeah. Life is tough, but it's better right now because you just found a way to cope. As long as you do that, you're usually okay. I'm so glad it's getting better for you, Six String. Ways to, having ways to cope definitely helps big time with dealing with life in general. So I'm glad that you have that now. We already discussed this. You're educating the new guy. Wonderful. That's a great welcome to the community there, Muffin. I'm sure that Six String appreciates that. Jeez Louise. Okay. What am I doing here? Notice the vibes are interesting here. That's one way to describe them. We're in trouble if you die. I don't think I can help you, though. Sounds like a freaky ass good time. Maybe a little scary, though. Safe for work. The vibes are immaculate, yes. You could find one. A good therapist is definitely helpful navigating OCD. Oh, yeah. If you can get into therapy, just even in general, even if you don't have any sort of mental illness, I think therapy really helps everybody. It's free, so check it out. Monty told us a week ago he's going to stream his feet while he plays. I said no such thing. You guys asked me to do that, and I said no. Okay. We've saved your life, and that's great and wonderful, and we love it. You're alive too? Remember, you could put Pixie or somehow. No, you shouldn't. I agree. No, you did good if your therapist needs a therapist. Wonderful. This, but with a DM. Uh-oh. Now you're dying too. Can you not do that, sir? It costs 4. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Not good enough. That poster feet in Quantic gives us free therapy. That's how this works, right? That's better than me posting my feet. Okay, full moon is currently active. But I don't have my full moon blasting card. So... Yeah. Get out of here. You also get out of here. You get healed. Everyone gets a Valor. You're still dying, so let's give you some armor. You're still dying. That's so horrible. Ugh. Oh no. What if... Hold on. How much damage is coming through? 14, 11 is 25. 30 is 55. Why are you doing this to me? Game, why are you doing this to me? I need this person. Why would you betray me in this fashion? Valid barter. I think Quantic could start a side business of selling feet pics. Listen, dude. I need that cash money. One of your weirdest ruminating things you do when super stressed is you sing a song in your head over and over and over. Doing rock sign to Baby Shark? Dude, Baby Shark is very catchy. Don't blame you. Last revenue? Hell yeah. Listen, there's no shame in my game. Selling feet pics is what I gotta do. I'll do it. Hmm. And you're back. What an odd thing to come back to topic-wise. Welcome back. Sorry about that. Why don't we do this? And then maybe one of these. Maybe one of those. Okay. Great. Nothing weird going on here. Yeah. You know there's nothing weird because that's what we said as soon as Psychic came back. I'm feeling a little concerned with our friend dead there. Uh-oh. Ooh, boy. Not looking great. Okay, that's slightly better. Not much better, but it's slightly better. Let's try and get this frickin' guy out while we can. Because we gotta try and stop the bleeding here. Boom, boom, boom. You are much stronger during the new move, so we might want to miss out on one of these. Make that happen. Right? I think so. I think that's true. 5.4k HP on the boss. It's quite a bit. Yeah. Yeah, it is. And I'm worried about it, to be honest. Weird going on here. Blow up 1,000 blood everywhere like WPF. Oh no. Okay. You guys can probably handle that one guy, right? You can't handle that one guy. Why not? Can you please? Ooh, boy. We're supposed to see that. Might be blissfully unaware of some other TTRPGs. Oh, it's looking not great, guys. Okay, realistically, what happens here? If I don't do 50 or more damage, I'm getting a third hit off. That was not worth doing because you're still freaking screwing me, dude. Okay, so we're going to take a large chunk of damage. Just like a lot. 24. Boom, 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 boom. Our scaling has slowed down dramatically because of our person dying. Bump, bump. You have some damage shields. You seem fine. Oh no. Ow. Stop. You jerk. Uh-oh. Oh no, the entire floor is dead. That's so problematic for me. Okay. Can't have that happen. That's for damn sure. Now only you are dead. Exactly. That is how I currently feel. You are fine. Okay, we're stabilizing. We are stabilizing once you die. How do I make that happen? Yeah. Okay. No, you're still dying. That's so horrible. It's so not good. Gonna take 11 more damage. Don't think there's anything I can do about that. You go away. He's already dead. It's wonderful. It's great. You get out of here, nerd. You can always hear that redeem no matter where you are. Yeah, it's a good one. I like that redeem. Ow. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. We're so good. Wasn't even worried. Jerk. Let's show these chumps who's boss. Hell yeah. A lot of damage? Yeah, we're doing a ton of damage. We're the best to ever do it. We're the damagers of all time, probably. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
That actually did nothing, but I don't care. We're already won. Who cares? That man lived. Lucky. You lucky duck. Oh. Get out of here, Sheriff, you nerd. Go away. Jerk. How many times do I have to kill this man? What the hell? We done did it. We're kind of cruising through the Covenant levels now. It doesn't feel like it's getting that much harder as we level up, but it did feel pretty freaking hard towards the middle. He's the best around? Hell yeah, nothing's ever going to keep me down. I watched Retromation, by the way, play from start to finish. Didn't lose a single time. He's like incredible. I don't know how the man is so good at games. Consume, apply ability, flight to a friendly unit. Nice. Shift triggers an additional time. It's crazy. No, I want you to cast a spell in an already won position only to ruin it all and having to restart a run. Restart a turn? I've done that. I've done that a lot. Enemies are stronger. That's ominous. It doesn't tell me anything. They're just stronger, you know? No big deal. We finally got some freaking Luna win cards. We still have not won as the Luna Coven, though. You can remind me of a programmer's first rule. Keep it simple, stupid. What do you think of the Titans boss fight? Seems hard. Seems really hard. But I tried not to pay too much attention to it, so I wasn't like super spoiled on my own runs. But the guy at the Pyre at the top for the entire run seems omega busted. Gathering at the Pyre, hello. Soldiers, you are dismissed.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I thought that was the bird. Works, don't touch it. Yeah. Talos, how are our numbers? The Legion of Clipped are the bulk of our troops. Several of my hymnists escaped heaven to join us as well. Ah, okay. That's interesting. Any cherubs? No, unfortunately. Kale was spotted in our last assault. He's too far gone. Cherubs go nowhere without him. Cowards. What about apostles? None. Only me. The rest still worship whatever is left of Seraph. Well, normally I'd be concerned with our numbers so low, but we've got the clans of hell on our side, and that's something. Right, the clans of hell. Well, I've tried to put aside my differences. It's just that dragon. He always gets on my nerves. I'd follow you anywhere, you know that, but is there really no other way? Must we work with them? Titans are stronger than anything we've faced. Can't afford to be picky with our allies. Otherwise, we wouldn't be in hell. Did I ever tell you? Before the invasion, I would visit hell quite often. Yeah, you hung out with Herzl. No, I don't think so. Did you really? What for? Herzl wanted to show me his home. First, I hated it here. Everything was loud, harsh, nothing like heaven. But eventually, I learned to see the beauty in it, and its people. If I hadn't, this alliance might never have come to fruition. So you think we should just try to understand them? Not easy, I know, but it's worth it. Trust me. Even Phoenix has its redeeming qualities. Well, I doubt Phoenix will see it that way towards us, but I'll try. That's nice. They're making friends. You run with Lazarus alt champ yet? No. I've tried to keep each stream to one champion and then going through like other clans with them. Today we only got through 2 since we won both runs. But yeah, I think next time we're probably going to try the Pyreborn alt champion, this lady, and see if we can make a Whelp run work. I don't know who we're going to play as another secondary. Oh, we unlocked everyone except for Melting Remnant, so maybe we do the Lazarus League as a secondary tomorrow. At least to start. Professor, why is the only thing I can program Hello World? Hey, that's the first one. You know how to do it? You know the print command, then you can make a program that puts a funny animal on the screen consisting of lines? Hell yeah, dude. Programming's fun until you do it as a job and it sucks the soul out of you. I feel like that's true for any job, though. You understood it, but you couldn't make it work? Print command? What language were you using? Lady Gilda. But yeah, I think we're gonna try and unlock the Melting Remnant since they're my favorite. Okay, so I definitely have progressed this more, and I don't know how. I was at 8 before this run, and now I'm at 14. What the heck is counting towards a reanimate reform? Maybe the Richard Garfield event that spawns them from the box? I feel like it would have gone off more than 6 times, though. Intro to programming class, so just in general? Oh, no. C++, you've looked at it for a bit. You're not really a programmer. C++ is the worst language to start with. That's how I started, Demir. It sucks ass, man. I'd say start with Python, if anything. Any endless units? Not that run. Look in mod options. Only one option. Enable glory kill music. This is going to be a good mod. Wonderful. All right. Well, tomorrow... Wait, what is today? Thursday? Yeah, tomorrow we'll be back with more Monster Train 2. We're going to go in with the Pyreborn lady, Lady Gilda, as well as probably the Lazarus League. We could try the secondary. Because it seems like both of these want their units to die, so maybe that could be something. So, it seems like fun. We'll try that tomorrow. Tried Python too. It didn't go very far. There's a game. Hold on. Let me look it up. There is a game that I know Alexa recommends that helps you learn a very similar to Python language. Farmer Replaced, I think it's called. Yeah. So, first of all, Alexa, great dude. I very much enjoy his content. He's super nice. He answers questions from his community, including me. Inspiration for me to start content creation. He has a great series called The Farmer Was Replaced, where it will actually teach you how to code it teaches you like the idea of how to code and how to think about it, but also it's a it's very similar language to Python, so you could actually learn how to code from this. And it's a fun series, it's entertaining, and I highly recommend it. You know C++, then C#, not what you wanted to write. C++ is horrible to start with. You're much better off starting with C#. If you want to learn Godot, they have a whole tutorial test, a whole course. I've heard Godot is good too, yeah. A lot of games being made in Godot now. But yeah, I'd say Python is like probably the easiest language to start with. That's what I wish I would have started with if I could go back in time and do it again. So yeah, if you guys want to check that out, be my guest. It's a good series. It's entertaining and it's educational. Learn programming in school. You started with C++, then moved to C#. That's horrible. That's how I learned too, and it was not a good idea. C++ is a bad language to learn to start. Why? Because it's too complicated. Like there's too much obfuscation from what you're doing in coding blocks and what you're trying to do code-wise. Python is much more normal, especially if you speak English. It's like, first of all, it's separated by spaces, so it flows more naturally, and also it's mostly like English. Like you're speaking in a natural way, I would say. That's why I think it's probably easier to learn. You made many small apps, like calculators. Nice. One of the first things I did in C++ was make a tic-tac-toe, not AI, but like tic-tac-toe, an automated tic-tac-toe game, and we had to compete against each other, which was not cool. Crashed hard on C++ when you hit no linear data array stuff. Blah. Now, why start with C++ in school? Talking from the little experience you got. I don't know why. I guess probably because it's closer to assembly than the more modern languages, but I think it's a terrible way to start learning coding. It's a good way to scare people off. Make it ask for X and make it say Y kind of exercises. You hate databases? Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I hate the pointer system from C++. Very confusing. Okay. Let us raid out, see if any of our friends are online. But we'll be back tomorrow for more Monster Train if you guys are interested in joining me then. If you're on the Twitch side, stick around. See if we can check out anyone is on and playing anything even remotely similar to this. Does not seem like it. 12th grade, you needed to combine C# and databases. You hated it. Yeah, that is understandable. There's a lot of people playing Deltarune, by the way. Okay, no worries. In that case, let's make a new friend. Chapter 3 and 4 came out recently of Deltarune. Wow, didn't the game just come out like a few days ago? I'm surprised they dropped it so early. Night Freya, thanks so much for being here. Get yourself off when you're saying bye every time. I forget what I'm doing whenever I'm saying bye. Let's see. 1 and 2 were already of a demo. Ah, I see. Okay, I was gonna raid into this person, but he stopped playing Monster Train. Whoops. Ooh, this person says alerts are back, so they were probably having the
Skill
same
issue.
issue that I was having. I hit the button too fast? Really? I usually think that I hit it too late. Because every time I say bye, it's when I can already hear the people on the other side. When do I cut out? Because I always end by saying bye-bye. Too early. Oh no. I'll have to watch a VOD then. It feels like it's too late every time I do it. This person's doing a Covenant 10 run. Cut off quite a few times, really? That's just casual streaming. No? I'm a professional. Try not to forget, but it happens when you're saying your outro on YouTube as well. Really? On YouTube, too. What am I, some sort of dummy? It's possible. I'm struggling to find someone to raid you guys. Ooh, this person's doing dimensional challenges. That could be fun to see. I find a lot of YouTube vids cut off a few seconds of intro and outro. Uh-oh. I hope I don't do the intro. Outro is okay. Because at least not many people are making it to the outro. I'd rather not get cut off at all, but it's better than cutting off the intro, I'd say. All right, this person has a cute dog as their little VTube model. So let's raid into them. You'll clip it after so you can see. Thank you very much. I will do my best not to cut myself off. But thank you so much for being here, everyone. I hope that you'll join me on the raid into the next channel and keep the fun moving. But until next time, I hope everyone has a great rest of their night, and that you'll join me tomorrow for the freaking Monster Train continuation. Happens often enough. You have something to do with upload stuff because you find it hard to believe that many people are making that editing mistake constantly. I believe that. All right. Thanks so very much for being here, everyone. Hope I see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your night. See you next time. Bye-bye.